Last night we had another night where I hardly got any sleep. I had to stay in school all day, but I finished my work after only a few hours. It's like 11 or something that I got it all done. And so I was stuck in that loud class listening to the people talk. Listening to them talk about just random bullshit. Tired. Just stuck in that room. Like, I didn't have anything to do, so I ended up just kind of being stuck there. So what I did was I laid on this table that was in the schoolroom, and I tried to go to sleep there. Of course, it was too loud and the table was really uncomfortable. And so I spent like 4 hours just laying there. Maybe 4.5, I don't know. I'm kind of watching my physical health deteriorate. I've been trying to remind myself to take showers and stuff. Yesterday I took one, but it's hard to remember. Or when I do remember, I just don't want to do it. Like I went on a stream yesterday with Dee, and that kind of put me in a better mood. I started feeling like optimistic vibes and stuff. But now it's like my mood just corresponds to the way it had been every other day I've gone to school. The interesting thing about before Monday, yesterday was Monday, was that entire week I had school off because of the snow and because of Veterans Day and because Friday I had to go to the doctor, so I didn't go to school that day, Friday. So I had pretty much the whole week off. And it was really nice. I was still pretty depressed after the snow went away. The snow kind of lifted my spirits, put me in a better mood. But after it was gone, I just kind of moved back to where I once was. It's funny, I was talking to Red on Discord, and he told me something like you need to watch anime, dude, because school is making you depressed even when you're outside of school. And I guess he was right. It's hard to have the energy or the drive to watch anime when you get home from school. And on the weekend, it feels like I'm just playing catch-up, trying to get as many videos made as possible. Or being too depressed to make videos and then feeling bad about it. Like, I still haven't gotten my Patreon obligations done this month. So I have a rant for anime watching that I need to do. And then over Thanksgiving, I have 2 videos that I have to write. But it isn't just that going to the place makes me depressed. It's also that going there with a lack of sleep does. So I lay for so many hours in bed and I just can't get to sleep. And so I'm kind of stuck here. the worse mood than I would otherwise have. My brain just isn't made to do this. Being made to do it anyway. So, I think I need a vacation. Like, the other day, I think it was Thursday or Friday. I got really drunk. Way too drunk. And, I got really drunk. I was just tired of everything going on. Like, my back really hurt, and that wasn't fun. It doesn't help when your back hurts. You kind of just want the pain to stop. But I felt really bored and lonely. And the thought was on my mind that I was going to have to go back to school again. So I just took the giant bottle of whiskey out of the freezer and I drank like a fuck ton of it. Way too much. Way too much. And I said all this like bizarre stuff, incoherent stuff to people on Discord. Just kind of talking out of my ass, I think. But I miss when things were fun. Like, I get little glimpses of it. Like that stream I did yesterday, that was really fun. And the video I made afterwards where I felt so inspired, you know. Felt so inspired after we did that stream. I had so much fun when it snowed. As soon as the snow was gone, the feeling was back. It's like ever since I've gotten into school. The feeling is there that nothing I do is fun. I can play video games and that's fun. But I don't have any motivation to do that. And so I end up just thinking about the past all day. Why was the past so great? Why was the past so great? Why was the past so great? Going back to that. I really didn't get any sleep last night. I tried so hard. But this morning, I had about 3 minutes until the bus got there. I had to put on all my clothes as fast as possible. Couldn't eat properly. Hi, puppy. No, I couldn't properly eat because I had to rush so quickly. But when I got up out of bed, I didn't realize I put a thing of milk on the floor. And because I put a thing of milk on the floor, it spilled really fast. And so I knocked it down with both of my feet. And the milk was on the floor. It seeped into a box that I had of some pretty expensive stuff all things considered. And I'm pretty upset about that, but then I just had to go out the door. Go out the door. The entire day I felt like shit. Just laying there. I had the real consideration of leaving, of getting up out of my chair and leaving the school. Just walking away. Just going. I thought, that'll get the school administration's attention. That'll make them let me out. That'll get them to shut up. But no. I didn't do it because I know my dad can't keep missing hours on his job. So I didn't do it. But I really wanted to. I really wanted to just leave. I think thinking about the past as much as I have been lately hasn't been so good for me. So I had this old friend group that I used to be really upset that I lost. For several months I was upset about it. I went back to some of his old videos, an old friend of mine, and I watched some of them. Really talented, unique guy. Does different things than anyone else. And I just thought about, how does this guy see me now? I shouldn't have time to think about that stuff. Shouldn't even cross my mind. But when I haven't slept for long enough, it does. I really need a vacation. I need the freedom to do what I want, to have autonomy, to have fun. There's something I used to say, and it's interesting because Digibro said this exact same thing when he was my age. So I said it at a younger age than him, but there's this saying, if I'm not allowed to do what I want, I might as well kill myself. Because I've been severely depressed since I was a little kid. Severely depressed. And at some point, maybe it was my first suicide attempt when I was 10 years old, but there was a certain point when I decided that I was never going to play their game. I was never going to live the way that everyone else wanted me to. Because I'm so sad that just doing the basic functional things is hard for me. That if I'm always going to be this way, if my mind is always going to be this messed up, I think it ought to be better that I spend the small amount of time I have on this earth doing things that I really do enjoy. That's why I have this YouTube channel. It's why I keep trying to pursue a life of fun. But I go back to that mantra every now and again. If I can't live the way I want, I might as well kill myself. Because suicide, it's just the rational decision when you think about life. When you think about, like, the culmination of suffering you're going to experience. The fact that, like, most of life is literally just pushing a rock up a hill. Like, that's all it is. It's just constant suffering. It seems like the rational decision. And it's combating that is the hardest part. I need to get out of here, out of this school. I need to be free. It's why I kept counting up the days until I turned 18. I don't care where I go. I just need to go soon.